How is everybody doing today? My name is Wild Leprechauns, or Cody, whichever you prefer. And by the title of this video, you know this commentary is going to be a little bit grim. But I have some important stuff to talk about today, guys. And that's one of the most painful experiences of my life just happened just the other day. And you might be wondering, oh, what is that? And, well, I got kidney stones. And I'm only 16. I didn't know that's possible to get kidney stones at this young. But I actually ended up getting kidney stones, and I'm only 16, like I said. And they are the worst thing that's ever happened to me, I think, in my entire life. And I've broken bones, I've bent my bone, I've done plenty of other terrible things to my body. But getting kidney stones, that's just the worst thing I've ever had happen to me. It felt like somebody was stabbing me in the back, and then they were twisting the knife around inside of me. It was terrible, I couldn't take it at all. But I'm going to be talking about that whole thing and how I sort of learned from it, and how you can sort of learn from painful experiences in life and what you can do from them. So first off, I thought I'd give you guys exactly the breakdown of what happened and how I got these. And the first things first is I'm going to give you guys exactly what happened the night that I found out that I had kidney stones, because it happened at night. It actually happened around 1 o'clock in the morning on, I think, Thursday night / Wednesday. It was Wednesday night into Thursday morning. That's the best way to describe it. And it was 1 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, or late Wednesday night, whatever you want to say. And I woke up and I had some pain in my lower left abdomen region, like right where your kidney actually is supposed to be. And at first I thought it was just a muscle spasm, so I went and got one of those heating pack sort of things, put it on it, and after a while it started to sort of dull the pain, and I was able to just pretty much go back and sleep, and that worked for a time being. And then after a while the pain came back and I woke up again. That was about an hour later, so it was 2 o'clock in the morning and I woke up. And at this point I was like, oh my gosh, I just need to go to sleep, I want to wake up for school tomorrow. And what happened is, at that point I was like, you know what, I'm going to go and heat up the heating pad again, maybe that'll work. So I go and heat it up, and after heating it up and it not changing anything at all, I went and decided to go and wake up my dad, because I thought that maybe he can massage it out, because he's a physical therapist, so he would know how to take care of this sort of thing, because I still at that point thought it was just a muscle spasm. But he went and he tried to massage it, and he actually ended up making the pain worse, which that was just one of the signs that it was probably something worse than just muscle spasm. Because when somebody massages you and they know what they're doing and it's not making the pain any better, you know, that's a problem. But after he tried massaging me, it got so bad and painful that I ended up throwing up in my bathroom. I just puked. And I just want to quickly mention, look at how bad the spawns are on this map. Right there, they all spawn in front of me on Alpha. That's dumb. But like I was saying, the pain got so bad that I threw up. And after I threw up, my dad was like, yeah, I gotta take you to the hospital. So we ended up going to the hospital, and at this point it was 3 o'clock in the morning, so I was like, there's no way I'm going to school tomorrow. There's just no way at all, because I can't function on 3 hours of sleep. I don't know about some of you guys, you might be able to. But I went to bed probably around 10:30, was asleep by 11, then I woke up at 1, and then I pretty much didn't go back to sleep until I couldn't even go back to sleep, really. I tried going back to sleep, and got an hour more sleep, so I pretty much was functioning on 3 hours of sleep at that point, and it was just taking its toll on me. I was very tired, very groggy, and we ended up going to the hospital because we didn't know what was going on. At first I thought muscle spasm, then we were like, you know, this is probably worse than a muscle spasm, it's something else, it's not good. So we get in the car, we start driving to the hospital, and it's 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, so there's literally nobody on the roads at all at this point, which I thought was pretty good, because we ended up getting to the hospital really fast. And when we got to the hospital, we start going into getting the examining thing. You have to sign into the hospital, they check on you, because we went to the emergency room because we didn't know if it was an actual emergency or not, so we just went there just in case. And they started checking on me, asking, oh, how much pain do you have? And at that point, I said it was probably a 6 or 7 out of 10, I think. And it sort of was going down for a little while, because at the height, it was almost a 10 out of 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. It was just terrible. But then they started checking on me and asking me all these questions, like, are you allergic to any medicine? When's the last time you've been to the hospital? That sort of thing. What's your insurance? And all that stuff. My dad was answering those sort of questions. But after that, I got the pain again. It was just a huge surge of pain right in my back in the same spot, and it ended up making me throw up again at the hospital, and this time I threw up in the bathroom, and it was terrible. But after I threw up, I started actually feeling a little bit better, and at that point they were like, okay, we need to take a urine sample. So, you know, when you go and get a physical, you have to pee in the little cup or whatever. So they made me do that, and after I did that, my pee was very, very, like, orange looking. It was not normal colored at all. So my dad immediately noticed that, and he was like, you know, you probably have, like, a kidney stone or something. And like I said, he's a physical therapist, so he had to study about the human body and all that stuff. So he was like, yeah, you probably have kidney stones or something. And I was like, is that even possible for somebody my age? And he was like, yeah, I guess it is. So after they looked at the urine, they found that there was blood in the urine, and that was pretty obvious because it was completely wrong color. It was terrible looking. It was pretty much like orange juice, and, you know, pee's supposed to look more like lemonade, so it was the wrong kind of juice at that point. But my dad then asked the people, could it be kidney stones? And they're like, maybe. And then they decided, you know, we're going to give him a CAT scan to see if it actually is kidney stones. So they took me into the CAT scan room, and I felt so bad for this guy, and that was getting his CAT scan before me. He was like moaning. He seemed like he was in a lot of pain, and I was like, oh man, hopefully that's not going to be me. But at that point, the pain had pretty much just completely gone away. I was a 0 out of 10 at that point, and it was really mysterious to me. I was like, what happened that made me have that much pain? But then I got the CAT scan, and the CAT scan revealed that I had kidney stones, and the kidney stones were not fun at all. They are probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life. And they said, okay, you probably passed one kidney stone, and the way you pass a kidney stone is really annoying. You have to actually pee it out, and that sucks real bad. You have to pee out the stone. So imagine that you are peeing a rock out of your body, and if you're a boy, it has to go through the whole system. If you're a girl, I think it has to go through the whole system too, but it's like, you know, the boy has the actual, you get the point. But it was terrible, and what happened is they decided, we're going to give you some hardcore painkiller stuff, and right there, look at that, I died. One off my VSAT from this. Whatever. But like I was saying, they gave me these painkillers and stuff, and I didn't think I was going to need them at first, because I was like, oh, it's not hurting bad anymore. I think the pain's gone. It's going to be gone for a while. Little did I know that the next day at, like, the morning, which I was supposed to go to, like, my mom's graduation, because she was graduating from college. She went back to college for her social work. I think she was a teacher beforehand, and now she wanted to go and be a social worker, so she went back and did all the work there. And I was supposed to go to her graduation. And what ended up happening is I started feeling good, so I went downstairs, started turning on the Xbox, sitting in my chair, doing all that sort of stuff, and then I got the pain again, and it was the following morning, and it was terrible. It was just brutal. So I had to take my medicine, and I was just like knocked out for the whole day, because it was some of that hardcore painkillers, like the codeine. It was Tylenol or whatever mixed with codeine, so I was just knocked out, and I felt so much better after taking those painkillers. Because the pain, it's just unbearable in the back. I think some people describe it as like giving birth. And it's pretty much because, if you don't know what kidney stone is, I probably should have explained this earlier on, but a kidney stone is pretty much like taking a marble and trying to fit it down a really skinny straw. And it simply is not going to fit right. And the stone has to get out of your body. And what happens is the stone tries to force its way through that really tiny tube, and it hurts really bad because it's not fitting, so it's like tearing it up on the inside, and that's what really sucks about the kidney stones. And the kidney stones themselves, they're caused by multiple reasons, but for me personally, I ate too much salt. Like, I ate a lot of salty food, I can admit that, and I didn't drink enough water or any substances at all. I was not drinking enough, period. And because I was not drinking enough, I ended up getting the kidney stones to form, because kidney stones are pretty much, just builds up of like salt and calciums and stuff in your kidneys, and they form this solid, and that's what the kidney stone is. And over time, it builds up, and after a while, it's too big to fit through the tubes, and then you have to pee it out, and it gets really painful, and it's terrible. And in the worst cases, they actually like pull it out of your body with like surgery, but luckily for me, I just had to pee them out. But it was not fun at all, and that's the exact reason that last week I couldn't upload that many videos, because I was pretty much bed-stricken for like a few days. I was just not able to leave my bed from Thursday, and then like Friday and everything, and it was terrible. But now I'm all better, I think. I've still had some pains here and there, but I'm hoping they're not true pain. Like, it feels like it might just be my brain making me want to be feeling bad. I don't know why, but it just doesn't seem like it's actual pain. But this game is pretty much wrapping up. This is a gameplay I used for Magma, I think, when I did the guide, which I did a few days ago. So if you want to go and check that out, you can check it out. I'll probably put a link in the description, and as an annotation at the end, you can just click the previous box, and it'll take you to the video. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the map guides, but hopefully you enjoyed this commentary. I thought it was pretty good. If you guys enjoyed it, leave some ratings, comments, all that stuff's always appreciated. Leave me an idea for the next commentary. This has been my most painful experience, so maybe my most pleasurable experience so far, maybe my best gaming experience, I don't know. Maybe just I'll do some videos with experiences or something. But I think the next video I'm going to post is a video where I get into a lobby with a lag switcher. So I have a gameplay from him, maybe we can get that guy off the game, because I don't like lag switchers, they're cheaters, they're just not fun. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the commentary and the gameplay. I thought it was pretty good. I was using the MP7, so I was going a little bit tryhard. But I was trying to get a good gameplay for the map guide. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next video, guys. Bye.
We have succeeded in our mission.
If you're new to the channel, make sure to click that subscribe button, because it lets you know every time I upload a video, and if you want to see more of the content, that's the best way to make sure you see every single video I post. If you are already subscribed but have maybe missed a few videos, check out the previous random and coming soon boxes, as it'll help you find videos that I've released in the past, videos that are random, or a video that I might be posting soon. Also, if you want to check out more videos like this, click on the playlist button, and also, if you just want to check out my channel, click on the Wild Leprechauns little button in the top, and it'll bring you to my channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.